Do you mind shutting up? God, I can't get a single second of peace.
Damn, what crawled up your ass and died this morning?
Ha ha, very funny. Will you turn that shit off? I've got a fucking headache.
No, I'm listening to it.
I don't care. Turn it off for God's sake. Will you stop? I'm not in the mood. I actually want to sleep before graduation tomorrow.
Come on. It's your favourite song.
How did you know?
I've known you over 13 years. You think I wouldn't pick up on these things? Now shut up and get dancing. A and B are dancing around. B stares dumbfounded at the fact that A, the person who's hated them from the moment they could talk, is now in front of them, smiling and laughing, dancing to the beat of the music. After a few seconds, B can't help but begin laughing at A's antics, slowly joining in with the goofy dancing. A pauses, staring at B's dancing with a soft smile on their face. B pauses, feeling eyes on them.
What?
Nothing. A goes back to dancing with B. A trips on their own feet and stumbles as B tries to catch them. They both fall on the floor, laughing. Ooh. After a beat, the laughter dies down and B stares up at the ceiling.
Sometimes I wonder...
Wonder what? Wonder how you can possibly be so annoying.
No, like... Is this all for nothing? What if I'm putting in all this effort just for it to go nowhere? I mean, am I really as good as everyone says?
Are you serious? You are one of the most confident, most skilled actors I know. Remember in primary, during lunchtime, and you stood up on the table creating your own play right there, in front of everyone? I'd kill for that level of confidence. Imagine it. You're at the Oscars right now. What are you saying to your adoring fans?
I would like to thank my...
No. Get up on the bed. Give out your speech to all of your dedicated fans. And the award for most annoying actor goes to...
Be quiet. Okay.
The speeches aren't decided yet, but it's fine.
That felt so stupid.
It doesn't matter. Point is, you're a great person, and you're going to go so far. All of this is going to be worth it. You have your whole family supporting you. I'd give anything to be like you.
What do you mean? Have you seen yourself? Your leadership skills are fucking amazing. Okay, like, remember in year 9 when we went to France? We all got lost and you were the one to get us back on track to the hotel. Everyone calmed under your lead. I'd give everything to get people to listen to me like that.
God, you're so sappy.
I'm serious. I think we could have been friends if it wasn't for everything.
You know, you're not actually that bad. No, really, I mean it.
Thank you. You're great too. Okay, it's your turn.
My turn? For what?
To make a speech.
But I'm not an actress.
Who cares? It's just a bit of fun. Now get up onto that bed and make your speech to the world! And the award for the biggest Muppet in filmmaking history goes to...
Yeah, alright. I'd like to be decided. Hey, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. That was really sweet.
It was nothing, really. Wait. What's this?
Next in the script, which isn't completed, will be the next morning of the scene where characters A and B wake up and they're all sort of mutually respective of each other at first because they've just woken up hungover. They've had a nice night. They're about to graduate, and then
character B says something, and it doesn't seem really that big of a deal, but character A blows it completely out of proportion because of how they've been brought up and how their family life is. And so this starts a really big argument between the two of them, and it ends with A storming out of the room and B sat on the bed.
Yep.
So they got into this situation because they are two uni students and they're off to their graduation. They're both kind of like in the arts. Character A is a film student and character B is an acting student.
So the whole life they've been sort of like pitted against each other by like the parents and family. And they weren't supposed to be in a room together because they don't like each other. They're supposed to both room with different people. But the two people that they were both separately supposed to room with wanted to share together. So they consequently ended up having to share, unbeknownst to them, until they got to the hotel.
And character A is like really annoyed at this. She goes off at the receptionist. She's like, I was supposed to be with this person. Why am I now with the person I hate the most? Character B is like, doesn't really care that much.
And then I think we have that little phone call where you're going like off it at your friend just to add a bit of context, because during like the reception part, the audience aren't really sure why they have to room together. So that little phone call will add a bit of context to that.
Yes. So the speeches are currently not written. Is like right during in the middle of their heart to heart. Character A is like, hey, you're a great person. You're gonna be up there someday with like the big dogs. Make your speech to like all your fans and everything. And character A makes their speech, and it's kind of goofy but also kind of serious at the same time, very sweet. And then they have like a heart to heart, and character A is like, okay, it's your turn now.
Yeah. No, character B is like, it's your turn now.
Yeah, character B says it's your turn now.
And then character A is like not very confident because obviously, as someone who doesn't like have a great family background, they're not really being supported, and also like as a filmmaker, you don't really think about the fact that you can also win awards. But character B sort of like encourages them to make the speech anyway, and that's just like a really sweet moment between them.
Yeah, and character A's speech is going to be like surprisingly really heartfelt and very like down to earth, which kind of shocks character B.
And I think it could sort of give more of an insight into character A's background.
Like how thankful they are to the people who have actually supported them, compared to the people who have just kind of abandoned them, basically.
So it sort of gives like the audience a chance to be more empathetic towards character A because we see them being so horrible at the beginning.
Like the audience is probably going to hate character A at the beginning, be like, I can't stand this person.
And then it'll sort of make that end argument really hit harder.